Hey, welcome back to Kittlegotgame. It's time to do a little farming simulator 25. Let's continue our playthrough. Looks like we spent a lot of money last time buying some new equipment. That's what I remember from last time. Don't remember exactly where we left off or what other equipment we still might need to buy, but we're investing in our farms. That's what we did. Gotta invest in the farm. How we doing, Kyle? Woo! Farming. Okay. Tractor flipping, it's possible. It's possible that occurs. Oh, it looks like we bought ourselves a big planter. Remember? Oh, we got a good tractor too, remember? We still got the same little harvester though? Did we buy the big harvester? Looks like we were working on harvesting rice. So let's get in here. Get back to it. I'll hire the AI worker to finish that for me. This is, looks like for our egg production. Whoa. I guess, there we go, we got our brake set. Alright. There's our water truck. How we doing this Monday? Doing okay, I guess. Doing okay. It's Monday. I guess we did do a harvester here. Nice. And, looks like we didn't finish. What is this, sorghum we're doing? Oh, this must be a contract. So let's hire the worker to keep going on that. And the worker's going to be a pain in the butt about it, not just take over right there. Okay, whatever. So yeah, maybe we got all the stuff we need. What I really kind of need is a big trailer. I think we got that, though, for our semi. Yeah, it's sitting right back there. Okay. We just might need to move that around. There's our planter there. Okay. Whoops. I accidentally stopped that worker. Get back working. They're getting interviewed by the local news tomorrow for work. Oh, that's kind of exciting. That's kind of exciting. Hope that goes well. Tractor flipper. No tractors really to flip here. I mean, a bunch of equipment that I could bring a tractor over and tow it in and get it. I mean, I might make 30 grand flipping this stuff or whatever, but nah, I don't want to have to haul a vehicle over there. That's that. And we go here, and let's just double check what month it is. It's August. That means we're harvesting our rice. Is this right? I know we're harvesting rice. I'm watching myself do it. We're harvesting rice, and we have, I think we got wheat planted. That should be harvested probably already. Is that what we did? Let me go look at my fields here. I own 4 around the corner here. Can I jump my fence? Yeah. I must have harvested it, right? Yes, harvested. And then we own 8. Am I cultivating this yet? Or I got the planter that I don't need to cultivate anymore, right? I think I can just go right to it. Just do direct planting. I think that's why I spent all that money on it. Okay, it looks like we might have put down some lime here, though. Okay. Let's just look at the map. Growth has been plowed. Harvested, not plowed. It is not, does not need lime, does not have stones. And we got rid of the... Did we get rid of the plowing every 3 requirement? I don't know if we did. We might have. We might have got rid of that. We're doing the contract there. And then we're finishing up our rice harvest. How we doing there? Fertilized. Farmland. Crop types, growth. So we still got 2 rice fields after this little one that just finished, it looks like. So let's go take care of that. Oh, and this guy's done. Oh, man. What are we doing here? Where does this need to go to? Let's look at the contract. We are in a current contract. We're taking this to my own grain mill. That's right. To my own grain mill. Harvest and take it there. Because I don't have my truck with me, I think I'm just gonna fire my worker and just drive right there. I should just drop this header here, huh? Maybe we will. Pull our pipe in. I'll just drive right up here. It'll be faster than going to get my semi-truck. Time for bed! Alright, Kyle. We'll record the rest of it for you. Can't think if there was any big news or anything. 6-7? Nah, he hasn't shown up. Mark won't play games with me anymore, though, because he's mad about me beating him in Tower, so... I guess I just can't ever play Fall Guys with him because he's beating me there. Maybe that's what I need to do. I don't know. Seems pretty silly. But that's okay. Whoa, I almost hit my own tractor there. I believe this is the grain mill they want me to go to. He wants a video game job? Well, I hope he can get one of those. That'd be nice. All he's got to do is start streaming more. Hey, Steve, how you doing? I'm doing a video game job right now. Doesn't pay very well, Mark. Sorry. Dropping off sorghum for our contract. We're at 76% complete on the contract. Oh, I hit the building. That would be expensive. Oh no! Man, that thing turned sharp. Just messed up my tractor there. Crazy driver. Having my own little grain mill. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot better to do it that way. Well, I mean, in this version of Farm Simulator, you can grow your wheat and just sell your wheat. And then grow wheat and sell wheat. You can even put it on a train and send it off to faraway markets and make more money. Sure, right? That's Farm Simulator. But you could also have a grain mill. Now, you can take it to a grain mill and sell it. Or if you have your own grain mill, you can turn it into flour, and then I have a bakery right across from that. I turn the flour into bread, and then we sell the bread. And you can sell the bread. Basically, you take a whole field of stuff and turn it into flour and turn it into bread. You make more money, of course. You make more money than if you just sell the wheat. Takes a little longer, and there's a big upfront cost of buying the grain mill and the bakery like we got over here. Huge upfront costs in that. But I got the land here. There's my grain mill churning away. got a bunch of wheat in there making flour. It automatically delivers the flour over here, and this thing's churning out bread, and I have my bread automatically selling at market. Now, I'm losing some money because I'm having it do it automatically. If I wanted to maximize, it would pile up pallets of bread and pallets of flour outside, and I would have to manually move them and then manually take the bread, load it up on a truck, and go sell it. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. And you could also have oil mills, and you could have lumber, you could have carpentry mills, and furniture stores, and if you want to get into that kind of stuff, and there's all kinds of stuff. But here's the ones I own. I own the bakery, grain mill, I own some greenhouses. They're doing fine. I own a mushroom greenhouse, make me some shrooms, and a little tiny oil mill, and a preserved food factory, a little one. So I take all my veggies and stuff, and I can make soups and rice and kimchi. I'm making kimchi, and we're making rice rolls or rice boxes or something like that. I think we're making noodle soup as well. Oh, I can figure this out. Outgoing products. Kimchi and noodle soup and rice rolls is what we're making. Okay. All right. Let's go. And speaking of rice, I gotta go over to my rice here and empty out my harvester. Just park that for a second, finish this field. Because the AI worker never seems to get the very outer edge of the field. Never. So I'm going to lower the harvester, turn it on. Do it manually. Rice, rice, baby. Let's go. All the controls on this thing are in Japanese, but I think we figured it out. Okay, so now we're gonna go to turn off the harvester and lift it up. Get out of this view. Put my pipe out. Hopefully we can reach our truck here. Yeah, I mean, I can just have the AI do my field. It's basically just hiring a temp worker, and they do it, but it's the AI driving it. It doesn't do the best job in the world all the time. It doesn't always pick the most efficient route. Now let's take this over to our next field and continue our harvest. This little building here is our preserved food factory, I believe. That little thing right there. It's a little one-man operation. Or maybe this one's my preserved food factory. I gotta look and see which one's which. There's our chickens. And they do have large talons. So be careful. Steve, thanks again for being at the coin auction. I believe most stuff will be going out tomorrow, and I believe yours is included in that. There was a holdup. I was going to try to get some stuff out today, but then I remembered as I was starting earlier today to pack things up. It's like most people wanted some of them coins the new coins that I'm getting, mostly the dimes and the quarters. The dimes I had. But the quarters didn't get delivered until today, so I actually had to go to the post office to pick those up today, and then now I gotta pack them up, and then I'll be able to get stuff out tomorrow. So, There was probably a couple people that didn't get the quarters. I probably could have rushed out today, but that's okay. So I'm going to hire an AI worker to work this field for me. They'll do a pretty good job. Was I happy with the results? I think it worked out, Steve. Of course, I wish everything would have sold, and I wish there would have been multiple bidders on everything. Always, right? But I was pretty realistic with it. I know that with silver at $75 an ounce, whether you think it's going up or whatever, I assume a lot of people think it's going up. That's why you guys are buying. Oh, this thing's done again. Okay. It's still high compared to all of our lives. It's still high compared to, like, all of our lives, right? Up until now. So I know that, like, people are hesitant, I guess, to buy quantity unless, like, they're just getting into it, or unless they're looking at their total net worth and decide, oh, I need to put 50 grand into silver right now, or oh, I need to put 25 grand more, and they're just trying to reallocate some stuff. So just had a little coin auction here. I know it's even 75 bucks, even though we were under spot price. A lot of people aren't buying quantity. I get that. I get that. There are people doing it, but not on YouTube auctions as much. So when I have a silver round out there that's vintage and cool, and I say, hey, I got 31 of these available, or I got 19 of these available, did I expect someone would buy all? Heck no. Heck no. I mean, I thought it was possible maybe somebody would say, oh, give me 5 of those, or give me 10 of those, or hey, maybe even I'll take the full roll if they're looking to stack, and instead of just buying some Buffalo silver rounds or whatever else they were looking at in the market, hey, might as well buy this cool vintage thing Kittle has. It's possible. But yeah, I mean, I thought it went pretty well. I mean, some stuff did a little better than I thought, and others about as expected. And I don't really do auctions every weekend, so I know, you know, it's hard to predict who sees it and who hears about it, and which one of my supporters like yourself will actually be there or can do it. That's why we always do the proxy bid thing. That's what I was surprised about, not happy with, is I do a preview 2 days ahead of time. I only got 2 people doing proxy bids. Usually I get more proxy bids, and both of them were just for the one item. Both people did proxy bids on the Dos Peso Mexican, but all the other items, not one proxy bid came in. Now, maybe people were hesitant to lock in a number, not knowing if silver was going to move on Friday. Fine, then wait till Friday night to give me a proxy bid. That's fine. No. So I don't know. I mean, am I wasting my time doing a preview on Thursdays if nobody's going to proxy bid anyway? Should I just go live Saturday and YOLO it? I don't think so. I think doing the Thursday preview gives even bidders that are going to be there live time to look up stuff and check things out, and gives more people a chance to find the auction. But so that's the only thing I wish people would take a little more seriously and, you know, take advantage of, I guess, really, is that I offer proxy bids, and I don't know anyone else on YouTube that even does that. And that's the thing. I was looking at the silver that I, you know, got recently at a few recent shows. I've been buying a lot more than I've been selling. So in looking at that, I'm like, I need to sell a little bit to make myself feel good, so I have the cash to buy the next deal that comes. And instead of just sending all this to a wholesaler and getting 73, 74 bucks an ounce, I figure, hey, let me try to make that extra $1 a coin, which wasn't really the main motivation. But hey, let's try to get some of this cooler, older stuff to people that might want it versus melting it. That was really the motivation, and I think we accomplished that to some extent. And, you know, I'm not going to immediately melt off the rest of it, because I sold enough to where I feel okay about it, and I'll just hang on to it for a little bit and of what's left. And yeah, I think we're good. I think it's good. And what I do know is, based on the comments, when people email me and say, hey, thanks for whatever, I'm glad I got this, and here's my address, and I'll pay you Zelle, and all that stuff. I mean, a lot of people seem really excited about the stuff they got, and they think they got good deals on it. And I'm like, great. So, sounds like a win-win. Happy up besides you, the 2 people you bought from are gone now. That's not good. Just retired, have to curb spending, have your 10% plus of your net worth. Well, there you go, Steven, that's the thing. And not only that, that's the situation a lot of people are in. You're on fixed income, and the income's not going up a ton. Maybe you get the cost of living a couple percent here and there, right? The income's not going up a ton, though. We know that. And if that's your goal, everybody usually has an idea. Some people say I want 5% in metals. Some people 10. Some people 25. Whatever their number is, silver price is going from $30 to $50 to 75 to 120 back to 75. Well, if you had 5% before, and the prices have gone up that much, now all of a sudden 10% of your net worth is silver. And so a lot of people are selling. Even the people that want just to bring their holdings down on a current market value basis, at least. They're a little uncomfortable with how much they have in. So even though they have the same number of ounces, and I've seen that with people, just stocks that I've had. Like, for example, in the last, I've owned a little bit of Microsoft account, a little bit of Microsoft in my retirement account. Okay. Just in the last, year or two, that stock's gone up a ton to where all of a sudden, instead of being, let's just say, a couple percent of my whole account, now it's like a much bigger percent of my account all in one stock. But it's like, you know what? I'm not going to sell, or it's in a retirement account anyway. I'm not supposed to touch it for years and years and years. I'm just going to but if I was really, I guess, going by the book or going by, like, what they say you should do is not have too many eggs in one basket. It's, I should sell half of it and buy different things. That's probably what I should be doing to bring my percentage of my account in one stock down. With the number of shares actually, the number of shares goes up a little bit because I reinvest dividends, but not a huge number of shares change. But I figure, you know what? I bought it at whatever. It's run up. Don't touch it. I'm not touching it. And of course, that could go either way. What's going on, Isaac? How you doing? You thought I was going to stream GTA 4. I will. I just decided to do farming today. I will, though. At some point. How you been doing, Isaac? Isaac, can you believe GTA 6 was supposed to come out May 26th? And if they didn't change it, that would have been less than a month. But now it's like more than isn't it November that it is now? Because they changed it. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. But yeah, wasn't it supposed to be May 26th? I mean, originally it was supposed to be at the end of 2025. You're playing Tamagotchi Life? Oh yeah, how's that going? Okay, this guy's at 99%. That's good. And I think, might just about be done with this field. Let's actually look at the map and see if what we're missing on this field. You made Beavis and Butthead? Oh, yeah? Did it come out pretty good? That's pretty funny. I mean, it looks like we harvested the whole thing. Where's my worker going? Is there like one little spot left here that they didn't harvest? That they're going to get? The AI worker sees that? I mean, I guess get every grain, don't waste, right? It costs more in fuel and me to pay this guy that I'm going to harvest in that one little speck of sorghum. But, yeah. I think that's what they're doing. Let's watch. Anything cool new coming to Fortnite, Isaac? that I should be on the lookout for? I did see, if Shannon's lurking, I did see that they have, for Power Wash Simulator 2, they have a Star Wars pack coming. A Star Wars DLC. And for Gringo lurking, and for Alfred if they're lurking, that's pretty cool too, right? Star Wars. Where is this guy going? Where is this guy going? Yeah, there's that one little piece it's gonna get. And there we go. They've completed their task. Alright, now I'll take over. Go park my equipment. That was kind of ridiculous. AI worker has a full tank. So I think that's my rice worker, so let's go take care of that right away. Yep, that's my rice worker, so gotta keep them working, because I don't want to pay them to sit there doing nothing. Whoa, overshot a little. Back out of the way. I think what we should do is check our other contracts. That's the contract we're working and just about to finish. Is there any new contracts that we want to take advantage of? Like this one for $22,000. Ooh, harvesting green beans. No thanks. I mean, it's right next door to where I live. I could do that and just set it to automatic and rent the equipment, but they want to go all the way into the harbor to deliver them, though. Yeah, heck with that. That's too much work. Too much driving. Now, you can set paths for the AI to do the driving, but that doesn't seem to work perfectly. Here's another sorghum field right down the street, delivering to my own grain mill. Nah, I think we're just going to be about done soon. I don't think I need to pick up another contract. Could. I don't think I need to, though. We'll go to here. Let's get this guy back home. May 5th, Super Mario Galaxy movie comes out digitally. Oh, like it'll be on Amazon Prime? And Netflix and all that stuff? You probably gotta pay for it, though, right? I think for a while they make you pay for it, and then it becomes free eventually. Yeah, I think you gotta pay for it. Which I get it, We're just gonna park this guy right over here, right? For now. Let's deliver the rest of this sorghum. And we should make some money over whatever's left over. That's should be a little extra. Contract finished. Am I getting money? No, it's just going in there and then I get to make... I think I get to make... I hope this is counting for me and I didn't screw this up. Let's just see. I'm putting a lot in there. Contract finished. I hope I get to keep that. I should get to keep that. Let's look. Do I have sorghum now in my grain mill? I do have 8,600 liters of sorghum. Nice. So I got 8,700 liters of sorghum for free. For free? You made yourself, Isaac? So Isaac, what do you do now that you're in Tomodachi life living the dream? You're in there with Beavis and Butthead. What do you guys do? Like, what do you do? Like, what's the point? Like, do you do... Like, what do you do? It sounds like it's kind of like The Sims, maybe. Remember The Sims? Do you think it's like The Sims? Okay, let's go in here now and finish that, or sorry, collect on that contract. We did finish it. And collect. 18,000 for me. Isaac, when I used to play The Sims, I had The Sims Part 1, the original, and you could make them like pee their pants and stuff, and then they would cry. It was kind of funny. I gotta go around the outside here. Close to this pump. Oh yeah. We got that cleared, except for this one little piece up here. Then we'll get one more field to finish up, and we are ready to rock. What do we got here? Honey? Oh. I forgot that we had bees. I forgot we had bees. And I forgot we had honey pallets. Where the hell are we going to sell our honey at? I might need to take care of that at some point. What are we going to do with our honey? Let's take a look. Honey, right there. We can take it to the farmer's market. Take it to Goldcrest Valley by train. We can take it to Mellows Sweet Tea and Farm Foods. The restaurant. Or I can buy some from the warehouse. Ooh, wait a minute. Did they change how this works? You can buy things now? So, like, if I didn't want to raise my own grapes and make raisins, can I just buy? I can just buy raisins? And then I could make different things like cereals? You're talking about chocolate milkshakes to Beavis and Butthead and Tamagotchi Life. Yeah, and what are they? Are you talking to him about GTA 6 as well? And Fortnite? Did you talk to him about the Super Mario movie? That's so funny. That is some funny stuff. We got that guy harvesting the field for me. Move our truck forward. And you know what? Just to avoid our sale point overflowing someday, let's just push this honey forward. There we go. Push it out of the way. Clear our sale point. Or our spawn point, I should say, for our honey production. Because we're not going to mess with that right now, or for a while. I think that's all we need to do here. Wait for this guy to harvest this field. But what I want to do now that I know I can buy things from the warehouse, how exactly does that work? Right? How does that work? So, for example, I got outgoing products of flour going into my bakery. I can make cakes, though, if we had sugar, milk, butter, and strawberries. I could buy all. It probably wouldn't be too efficient to buy all that. I already have. Well, actually, I have strawberries for my greenhouse, and I got eggs, so I'd have to just buy sugar, milk, and butter. Probably wouldn't be worth making cakes. That's too many things to buy. Don't even really know how to buy it, though. Do I actually have to go to the warehouse and put it on a truck and buy it? Probably. Okay, well, that's the bakery. Greenhouse. Mushrooms. You know, let's look at the preserved food factory. What do they do? Canned peas, we don't need that. Green beans. Kimchi is what we're making. Noodle soup's good. Beetroot, carrot, parsnip, and spinach. We're making noodles, man. We're making noodles. It's crazy. Noodle soup. What goes in the noodle soup? Why are we doing this? It's just flour and eggs. Okay. Oh, so we're putting the eggs into here. Oh. Oh, that's where we're putting our eggs. Oh. Oh. Why are we doing that? How are we doing that? We're gonna put eggs in here. Doesn't, oh yeah, it does show eggs there. 63 liters. How many? Eggs, yeah, okay. And rice, we're loading up. Gonna make some rice rolls, make ourselves some money. Love it. Love it. You gotta go? All right, Isaac. Have fun with your game. Hilarious. Okay, this wants us to go bale some hay. It's a really easy contract to do. Really easy. It's right next to the store. I think I want to do this. Let's just borrow the items, accept this and borrow. It's really easy to do. It'll keep me busy while this guy's doing this rice that's going to take a little while. And, me a little busy. Oh, I thought I was just wrapping bales. Ah, this is going to take a lot longer than I thought. Rip. That's okay. It's okay. We'll see how bad it is. I can always cancel it if I hate it. I thought I misread it. I thought I was just wrapping bales. I forgot. I didn't really see that it was pressing bales. That's alright. Unfold the baler. Lower my pickup. Turn it on. Change bale size, R3. I want the biggest bales we got, right? Yeah. Oh wait, square bales. Is it gonna make square bales? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this ain't too bad of a contract, I guess. We're already 5% done. Make a quick, it's about $8,000 minus the leasing cost, so $7,500 or so we'll make. Is that automatically gonna make that bale now? Should. Whoops. Took that corner a little hot. Okay, our AI worker has a full tank, so we need to go deal with that real quick. Nice. Put him over here for now. Okay, so now I gotta turn on the baler again. Okay. Guess it automatically shuts me down, which is fine. Might have got in a little over our head with this contract. I thought it was just gonna be a quick bale wrapping job, but yeah, we're 14% done. Not super mad at it. Should be dropping our first bale soon. Now? Holds 3 at a time? Okay. Hey, there goes our first bale. Okay. Looking good. %32 done. Doesn't seem like we should be done that quickly on this. Seems like there's a lot left to go. Like more than 2/3 remaining. Apparently not. Oops, missed a little spot. Oops. Missed my turn there. Started dozing off a little bit. Yeah, here we go. %61 complete on the contract. I haven't seen anything about my rice harvest popping up on the screen, but I could have missed the notification. It's possible. But that's okay. Missed a little spot there too. AI worker has a full tank. Okay, cool. So that means I need to go to this guy. And oh, he's just about done. I think I'll be getting done with my thingamajig there, the bailing, about when he gets done with this. Or she. I guess I could say or she. It's he. It's a he. Just leave that truck right there. A big spot there, but we don't need to get every little speck of straw in this field. I know that. They give you a little bit of a cushion. Just got to get most. Mostly. Stay on the path. This way's a little bit easier. This here is it. We're at 93%, so hopefully this does it. I mess up by changing the size of the bale? I don't know. We'll get 98%. 99. Oh, there we go. Holy cow. They didn't give me that much extra to play around with there. Let's, how do I empty the baler? Turn off baler. Unload baler. There we go. And, fold it back up. I don't really have to do any of this. I'll just leave it here, I think. Let's go. Completed the contract. $7,595. Collect. Thank you. Nice doing business with you, lady. Alright, we should be getting close to done on the other field. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Looking good. Alright, let's just fire that worker. Finish this up the right way. What's the right way? Let's go here and lower harvester, turn it on. Go around the outside. Whoa. Whoa. It's not a very smooth spot here, is it? Whoa! What's going on here? Is that bumpy there? Whoa! What's going on there? I always have issues getting the stuff right there around the pump. Whoa, I almost flipped this thing. Holy cow, and it didn't even harvest that. Okay. Whoa, whoa. How much did I miss back there? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. That's fine. Wow. Looks good to me. Yeah, missed a couple little spots. Doesn't matter. Not enough rice to make it worth going back and hitting them. Oh, come on. What? There we go. Pull that in. Park this bad boy. Let's park them right here. this guy unloaded. And we might be ready to go to the next month. Awesome. Came in a little hot there. Look at that pro parking. Okay, well, let's see here. I think that's all we got to do right now. Let's take a look here at our fields one more time. Actually, let's look at our calendar one more time. I think we're going to go... Well, before I do that, how are my chickens doing? Tons of food. They're making eggs. What do we got? 18 chickens. Oh, we got 34, 36 total. Is that all we can fit in here? I have no idea. I guess so. Yeah, that's fine. Probably got as many as we can fit. Total capacity. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. I think we're gonna keep going with more grain and make it in the flour. And let me check my bakery. Are they overwhelmed? No. They have tons of capacity to get more flour in. How about my grain mill? They're only about half filled up with wheat, so they can make a lot more. Okay, I think there's a lot more, so we don't need to switch to something else to, like, you know, to give our bakery a chance to catch up or anything. Let's now look here. So that was rice. We don't plant rice until April or May, it looks like. Okay. I think I do need to come down here and cultivate these fields, though. I think we got to do that, right? I think so. Okay. And then for wheat, we're planting next month. So let's just skip to the next month and plant it. And then while we're doing that, we can come down here and I believe we got to cultivate this. Get it ready for the next planting. And do I have a machine down here to do that? A little cultivator set. I don't think we do we? I don't think we do. I'm not seeing any equipment for that. That's just our rice planter. Alright, well, shoot. We got a little bit of eggs there waiting for us. That's fine. We'll go to the next month. We'll go to the next month and figure it out. Hope I'm not forgetting anything. Great demand at the debris crusher. Huh. I don't have any debris to crush. But what we're going to do is we're going to hop right in this bad boy. And go right to one of our fields and start planting. You know what, let's just go right into the middle and have the AI worker to go to town, right? There we go. Watch it. Let's watch and see how they do. I like it. I like it. Let's see if we can get one of our littler tractors. Like, I know we kept a little plow or a cultivator or something. Yes. Let's take this. Actually, let's look at my field to make sure this is what we gotta do. Make sure we don't need to lime it up first or anything. So these two are getting turned into wheat. We know that. Yep, that's growing. That's going to happen there. That's going to happen there. Cool. And down here, got a bunch of harvested fields. And they are, I guess they're already fertilized. We just only got to fertilize them the one time, which is really strange that it tells me to do that. If I turn off fertilizing, how do I turn that off? Deselect all? No. I don't want to deselect all. Oh, shoot, hold on. I messed this up now. Okay. Just trying to see if it needs lime or not. How the hell do I just pick one of these now? You can't just... Oh, you can pick them one at a time. Okay, hold on. Okay, fertilizer, lime, doesn't need lime. Mulch. Do I even need to get these ready? I think I still do need to get these ready, don't I? I think we do. Whoops. Wrong button. Yeah, these are showing as harvested. I think I still need to get them ready. So let's take our little guy down here. That's a little plow, I think? What the hell is that thing? Is that a cultivator? Nah. Or is this what we use? I think this is the one I would use, isn't it? Man, this thing is beat up. Let me look up the John Deere 980. Let's look this up. What do I do with this thing? Is this the one I use? Shallow cultivator, shallow seedbed creation of fields. Yes, that's what I do. But then what was the other thing that we had over there? This guy. Subsoiler. Can be used instead of a plow. So that was like my early plow. We could probably just sell that thing since I turned plowing off, I believe. Yeah. I just connected to that. Come on. Must have read me hitting the button twice real quick. Okay. Go clean up these rice fields. Beat it to the corner. A little foggy out this morning, ain't it? Okay. Cut across this field. Oh, maybe that was a bad move. Why does it slow me down so much? Holy cow. It didn't used to slow me down this much. Oh, mistakes were made. I shouldn't have cut across the field. Oh, wow. Alright, that was a mistake. What the hell happened? Why can't I drive in this field? I always cut across fields. Yikes. Wow. That was a penalty there. Maybe it's just this crappy tractor. Could very well be. No, it was so mean of them to even put that hill right there. The developers of the game. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm just going to go ahead and lower the cultivator. I'll go around the outside, because the AI doesn't seem to like to do it. And I'll let the AI do the rest. Is this tractor just this bad? It says the maintenance is fine. Well, that didn't go very well. How do I get closer to that than that? Let's try that again. On this side. So I can get every little piece of this. Alright, this ain't working. Alright, you know what? If we can't plant that one little section super close to the pump, so be it. I think I need a better tractor than this here. This tractor just sucks. Okay. Now you just go here and hire the worker. There you go. Now I don't have to deal with it. Worker will do it. Don't care how difficult it is for them. They'll get it done. Alright. So, wait. How are we doing with eggs? Got hardly any there. Nice. Okay, how are we doing with that? Water, bike. This guy is planting this field. Look at him go. That's beautiful. Let's see if we got any tractors available to buy. No. No, not really. I mean, do I need any of this stuff? No. No. Don't need this either. And I don't need that. We just bought a big cedar recently, which I'm pulling right here. Okay. Yeah, this takes forever. I need to get something different. I need to do something different down here. Yeah, probably. That's got to change at some point. But let's see what else we got going on. We got our chickens. Probably need to put some food in there at some point. And a couple of contracts. Same ones that were from last month. The new ones haven't populated in. It's odd. Like, the new contracts don't... Like, it's 8/14 on the day that we just switched to, or the month. Every month I got set as just one day. But I'm pretty certain, if I go in here right now and fast forward, like, not even an hour, we'll have contracts pop up. So let's just go 60 times speed. Just for a little while. Alright. Nobody chatting tonight? Nobody wanted to talk to Kittle? Alright. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had an okay Monday. Yeah, it's Monday, huh? It says I have a few people lurking. It's alright. I know farming's super exciting. Okay, I'll wait until just after 9 a.m. in the game. That's 8:55. And 9 a.m. It's got a bunch of money coming in from selling stuff, probably. I'm going to go back in here and put it back to real time. And I'm guessing we should have some contracts available. Full screen of contracts. I don't know why it doesn't pop up right away. It makes us wait. Okay, here's a bale wrapping job. These are the ones I was thinking of. Make round bales for 8 Gs. Super easy. Super easy. We're just going to go ahead and borrow the items and take that. We're going to do it. Okay. And then under new contracts, we got that one. We got red beets, green beans. We're not going to harvest beets or beans. No, thank you. Plowing, rock removal, stone picking. We don't want to do any of those either. Hey Franco, how you doing? Happy farming. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're gonna go do some happy bale wrapping first. for one of our neighbors. I bet you it's that farm right there full of the bales. These are super easy contracts, right? Whoa, if I learn how to drive, it's easy. Did I speak too soon? Gotcha. And as long as they don't roll down the hill and into the street like they used to in, it's either Farm Sim 19 or Farm Sim 22, one of them. Man, these bales would roll forever. They would just roll all over the damn map. It was a mess. I don't think you even have to come get to these straight on either. Did I bump that one? Get in there, get in there. There we go, got it. You played 19 and didn't have that happen? I think it was, I think it was on Farm Sim 22. I just remember it was where they had the Iowa map and they had the highway. I remember doing a contract and it was like on a hill like this here, and every bale I would set down just rolled right down, right into the highway, and then they didn't count like for the contract, I think, because they weren't on the land anymore, and had to keep going to get them, and they would roll away again, and it was a nightmare. Of course, should have been doing square bales, then you don't have that issue. But that wasn't the equipment that we were given in the contract. And the turning in this kind of little unforgiving sometimes. Didn't do 22 yet. I like 22. Yeah. I mean, you just gotta tweak the game to do what you want to do, you know? Like, I know what I like having fun doing. I know what parts of the game I hate. I hate dealing with weeds, so I turned off the weeds. I'm not gonna deal with it. I can handle it. I know how to do it. But if I'm already got to spray my whole field for fertilizer, I don't want to have to immediately then do it again for pesticide. It's just, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And yeah, I know you could like attach 2 different pieces to your tractor and be doing the pesticides and the fertilizing at the same time if you really want to. I don't know. Just, and I don't like the prop damage when you drive over stuff. I know that's way more realistic, but the way the AI sets you up a lot of times, like to get, like, if you're having the AI help you at all, like, you have to drive through your field a little bit just to be able to unload something or to do. So I turned it off, and that's what I want to do. People can. I've had comments. Oh, why you make it too easy? I'm like, well, this is what I want to play. You know, this is what I want to do. I'm not a real farmer, so there you go. And I had the plowing on for a while, the periodic plowing, but I recently turned that off. It was just, I mean, if I'm playing on my own, you know, just having fun here and there, that'd be one thing, but for streaming, having to plow my field every 3 times, it just takes too long, and I turned it off. I didn't think it was very good for streaming. Yeah. But yeah, I like Farm Sim 22. It's very, very similar to 25. I mean, there's not much. They added a few new things here, of course, and But I mean, I could go back and just play Farm Sim 19 and just have just as much fun, I think. Probably. Which then begs the question, why the hell did I pay for the new one? And then the next new one, and then... Yeah. Oh well. I don't know, whatever. Alright, let's let that guy wrap that up and see how we're doing. This guy's still jacking with this field. Okay. I need better equipment for that. How's my other guy doing? Did he finish? Almost. Looks like he's got this one little bit. Right around the corner. Good. Did that stop? No. Thanks, Franco. Have a good one. Appreciate it. Alright. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left after this, it looks like. Somewhere around there. Is this the last one? I think so. See any others? Contract finished. That's what we do. That's how we do it. Collect. Done. Any other missions? Can cultivate that land. I mean, that's just me hiring a worker and hitting a button. Probably should do that. That's real easy. Green beans, harvesting sorghum way over there. And red beets right next to my house. Where do you take these things? Let's see. That's delivering to the port. Yuck. That's delivering right to my house. That's not as bad. And we'll get to keep a little bit of that sorghum, almost certainly. I think we do that. And I think I use my own harvester for it. Yeah? Probably. Yeah, I think we do that. Right? I think we do this one. I will borrow the item for this. And then we go to this one. No, not that one. This one. Only 7 grand, though. Eh, whatever. And we'll accept that one without borrowing the items. Okay. And this is done, so let's go ahead and fold this up. Go to my other field. Actually, I probably didn't need to fold it up. It's like, my other field is, right here. I probably could have just dragged it across the street and like that. And then now hit, AI worker plant this thing. And I should look on my map. I think it got everything. It looks like it did. These fields are pretty much made for the big equipment. Not missing stuff. Alright, that's going to be good. Let's go do this. Cultivate field 13. Really? Do I really even know where I'm going? Let's just see if I can find it. I think I know where it is. Sort of. Mostly. Mostly. Cut across my field. See, this tractor has no problem driving through field. My other little tractor can't do it. I want to say 13 was down here. That's what I want to say. Let's see if I can get through here. Oh, this might not work. This is 13 right on the other side of this ditch. Yeah, I'm not driving through that. Nope. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get over there now. Why are there 2 blue squares here? What does that mean? Does that just mean I can buy fuel there? Huh, okay. Maybe. Or you kidding? Whoa, get back up there. Okay, that worked. Not this field, though. Came around that corner really hot. This is a big field. It's okay. But they're gonna do it for me. Okay. I trust that'll happen. This guy done? Oh, he's done. Okay. Alright, let's do my other big field. Just hit the button and see how good they do. Go. Take this over to field 35. The real trick is, can I get it over this water without getting stuck? Gonna try. Gonna try. Gonna try. Oh, right. No problem whatsoever. No problem whatsoever. Super easy. think it's just this one up on the hill here. Start another path like that. Okay, whatever. These guys that are cultivating contract, that's going to take a bit. Now I need to go to... I'd like to go to my water truck. There we go. I guess we'll dump some water here. Topped that off. I think that's what we're going to do, is top off all our stuff. The way it lightens our load quite a bit. Man, that took a lot of water. And I think this is the only other thing that uses water. It's our rice saplings. Which takes hardly any water whatsoever. Alright, let's get this out of here. Let me just make sure that's true. Let me make sure that's true. Okay. We have our greenhouse for rice saplings, 99% full, 99% full, and 99% full. This greenhouse is our other one at the other spot. Okay, that's where we're going. That's where we're going. I really don't need to top these off with water yet. It's just I want my semi-truck at my other field so I can hook up the trailer and go empty out my harvester. That's getting sorghum right now. Whoa, we're going fast. And it's foggy, and we're going to hit that car. Oh, we missed the car. We're in the field. Okay. Now we're going a little wonky there. Oh, we missed that corner. These trucks just don't seem to pull like they should. Alright, shortcut. Oh, there's a road that's actually the shortcut. Didn't need to go through the field. That's where we want to go with that. So do a little bit of this here. Get that right where we want it. Look at that. That's what you call backing up a trailer. Now we go to this. AI Worker G's got a full tank already. Well, that's why we're getting this. That's why we're getting this for AI Worker G. LFG. That's what we're saying right now. That means let's get over there. Kinda perfect timing. Kinda. AI Worker J is now done. Really? J? I don't know which one's which. What did I just hit? Oh, there's a rock on the corner. Oops. Didn't see it. Didn't see that. That probably caused mid 5 figures in damage hitting the rock like that hard. There. See what we got. There's that guy. This guy's still going. This guy's still going. This guy is not going. Okay. And I missed a huge spot right in the middle. Explain that to me. How about you explain that? But they did a really good job along the edge. Wow. Very impressed. Except, why'd you miss that spot? Something wrong with the middle of my field? I think so. Alright. 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 Now I guess let's see if there's anything else at the shop. Trailer just got added. A little cheap trailer. I don't think it holds enough to where I would need it for anything. Yeah. How are we doing with... I guess everything. How are we doing with everything? I don't know. We're not producing spinach. We're producing rice rolls, and we got lots of rice in there still. So we're going to be making rice for a while. We're still making kimchi, and are we done making noodle soup? Tons of flowers, but we ran out of eggs. Ran out of eggs, so I guess I just got to put eggs in. Which, we're not doing anything right now. We can put a couple eggs in. Come on, where's my thing? Where's my thing? There's my thing. They just don't really produce that many eggs. Not as much as I would have thought. Oops. I think we just broke an egg or two. No! Okay. Come on, come on. I built this at like the worst spot. I was just trying to tuck it in this little corner of my farmland and... Whoa, whoa! Ah, this is horrible. This incline is just horrible. There we go. It's not even that many eggs. But we'll get a couple jars of soup out of it. Because eggs plus flour make noodles, and we get soup out of that apparently. No? Not getting off of there? There we go. Probably been better to... Would have probably been easier to grab those eggs this direction. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Well, came in a little hot, but maybe it's easier to grab them this direction? Maybe not. Just a horrible hill here. And I don't know how to... Well, I guess I don't own the land next to it, so... That's why it won't let me do anything else to it. We'll just leave that there. So this AI worker is almost filled up, so let's go meet him. This is horribly slow, trying to get out into this field. I don't remember the driving ever being this bad in 19 and 20, in Farming Sim 19 and Farm Sim 22. I mean, the driving sucks on all these games. Like, can't go around the corner, but like, as far as trucks getting stuck in the middle of a field and not being able to go up a fucking hill, like, this is like the best semi-truck in the game. I got a 23% full trailer, and I can't drive up this little hill in the field. Like, come on. Is this realistic? Maybe it's realistic. I don't fucking know. But I don't like doing. This is like ruining the game. This ruins the game. Look at this. I can't like do anything. I can't. I'm like wide open. I can't. I'm not even going forward. Going 1 mile an hour. This game sucks. This game just sucks sometimes, doesn't it? Maybe that's realistic though. Maybe I shouldn't drive my truck out into the field. And what the fuck, you know? Why even put them in the game? I can't drive in a field. The other games, it worked fine. Getting that under there? Come on, there you go. Left he got? He ain't got that much of a field left. Oh, he's got a bunch down here though, doesn't he? Yeah. Look, now I'm going downhill. I should be flying downhill, but I'm not. This is wide open. My truck's wide open right now. I should be flying down this hill. Now. Finally getting going down here a little bit. Ridiculous. Looking good. Planting that wheat. Alright, now that we got eggs in there, they're making lots and lots of good chicken noodle soup. Well, I guess just noodle soup. Gotta have some kind of flavor though, right? That's my vehicles. That's that. I'm looking there. At some point, we gotta put a little grain in there. Not this moment, though. Let's see. How we doing? Let's field a. It looks like he missed one little spot. One little spot he missed. The AI worker, that is. Is it enough to worry about? Probably not. Probably not. And then, of course, we got one level of fertilizing on each of those. And down here. Whoa. I guess mulched. Do we want that even to show that? Do I care if it's been mulched? I guess I don't even care. I guess that's adding the fertilizer. Is that where I get the first level fertilizer? Hmm. Okay. Don't totally get what we're doing there. All right, so we are planting wheat, and then after we do this, we had to fertilize the wheat on the next month, or at some point before harvest, but it takes 10 months to grow, so we won't be harvesting till July, and right now it's September. It's a year-long crop. And rice, we don't plant that until April. So pretty much after this, we skip to April on our farm. Pretty much. This guy's just cruising along, making me money. 60%. This guy stop? You think he's done? He thinks he's done? Okay. Yeah, I guess he's done. He didn't do very good as the last guy. So we'll be doing this ourselves. I mean, why would he leave this whole big section? Nuts. Bit of a drop off there on our field. Alright. AI worker G has completed their task. I'm guessing that's the guy harvesting, because cultivating's not done. That is done. We'll pop them into this field right quick. See if they do a little better job. We'll go deal with our harvester. Assume they're done with the field. Looks pretty good. Load up that sorghum. Load it up. And we should go park our harvester, and then we'll deliver the grain, and then profit. But let's just drive this baby home right now. Take the shortcut through the field. I'm getting close to the point where I think we might just need to stop doing the rice altogether on this map. We did this map because rice is new to Farm Sim 25. It's been fun, but it's just a pain in the butt. I mean, maybe it's just because I got the little equipment and it's like taking forever to do this kind of stuff. I don't think we're making tons and tons of money with it. For it, but you can't really get much bigger. I mean, I could cultivate these a lot faster, like do this part here, but there isn't a bigger rice planter or a bigger rice harvester. I mean, it's just small equipment they give you, which maybe that's just hey, this is it. You know, this is all we get. And that's all we get for rice harvesting. So I'm thinking maybe it's better to, I'm not saying sell it all off, but maybe just not be doing it every time. Maybe do it if we feel like it at some point. But then instead of that, focus more on our bigger farming operation here at our main home that we got up here. buy the land next to it or two, and instead of just doing flour and bread, maybe at least once we get enough money. We're getting there. We're almost there. We got the huge planter and we got the huge harvester. Maybe we drop down a big oil mill and start doing canola as well. I mean, it'd be fun. It'd be more fun at some point to really like do more of the other production, like to have everything, but like to make the cool stuff like cakes or to make cereal, like you need like so much specialized crap. Like you need to have the cows, and you need to have a dairy, and you need to have a lot of steps. I don't know if it's worth it. But we're far from being able to do that anyway. Oh, hi, Mark. How you doing? What's up? What's up, Mark? Are the Raptors tomorrow, Mark? Oh, yeah, there's that one little spot that our farmer missed in the field. Yeah, that's annoying that it missed that. Or do the Raptors not go till Wednesday? I think they're tomorrow, right? I'd have to look. Alright, let's drop off this sorghum. See how much we get to keep for ourselves. See how much we get to keep for ourselves. Let's take a look. Before we drop it off. Oh, hi, Mark. I get a kick out of that every time. We have no sorghum in here. Okay, I guess we converted all of our sorghum into flour already. Yo. Okay. Yo. Okay, then. And we're churning out lots of bread. So let's dump this in. Contract finished, and then we still dumped a little bit in after it said that. So that should be sorghum that goes towards my account, because we did such a great job. And if I look at that now, we have in our grain mill 5,700 liters of sorghum. That's mine. Love it. I do like, that's what I do like about the harvesting contracts is if you do a good job in harvest, you get to keep the extra as an extra bonus payment. Collect on that. Done. And we're 91% done on the cultivating deal. Mr. Marmello! New Line got a membership, Marmello. Can you believe it? I bet you he's not going to come in and say hi, though. We might not be able to. What's going on, Mr. Marsh? Marmello, you want me to go visit your farm foods? You want me to go visit your farm stand? We haven't been there in a while. Alright, let's park this. Yeah, we'll just park it right here for now. I think this is your farm stand on this save. It's right over here. We got a little farm stand for Mello. Right here. I think this is it. Mello's Sweet Tea and Farm Foods. Farm to table. Fresh and local. Farm to table. Fresh produce. You pick it. We're empty here. We don't got any stuff for them to sell. And I don't really know how this even works, the sale point, but because I haven't put anything there before. But we know that it's called in here. Like if we go look at our market for prices, we got it right there, 18 feet away from me, which is right next to me. Mello's Sweet Tea and Farm Foods. They'd buy soup. If I make soup and bring it here, they would buy it, it says. Triple soup, and what about noodle soup? What do they buy that for? I am making noodles right now. They would buy it for $4,500. Holy cow. That's a expensive soup. Well, that's for 1,000 liters of it. So that's what, $4.50 for a liter of soup? That's a lot of soup. I bet you Mello could eat a liter of soup with some tea. I bet you he could. All right, what are we looking at here? Let's look at my vehicles and how bad they are. How do I do that? There we go. Wow, my condition for this thing is 0. It's 0. What is... I mean, I guess that's my old planter. I guess I don't use that planter anymore anyway. So do I care if the condition's at 0? Not really. How are we doing on everything else? My Mack truck needs some maintenance, though. Maybe that's why it's driving so shitty. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That's at 30%. We should get that maintained at some point. Our rice planter is at 21. Everything else is in decent shape. How's our finances? We bought tons of new vehicles last stream. Tons of new stuff. And this stream we're making it back. So last month we brought back in 56 grand. So far here in September we've made 18. And it's still morning, so we're doing good. Mello's sweet tea and farm foods. Alright, let's go back to our... This guy says he's done. Alright, let's fold it up. Let's believe him. Let's just choose to believe him. Fold it up and put her away. Okay. Okay. So what's our long-term expansion plan here? I think we do want to put an oil mill down. And would I put that right where I'm parking right now, right here next to the grain mill? Probably. That makes sense. Just drop an oil mill right next to the grain mill. Right in this spot. That makes sense. And I don't need anything else other than the oil mill, right? I don't need to like add anything. I can just then start straight selling oil with my canola and things instead of just selling it at market. This guy finish? Is this the contract I was doing? Is it done? I guess it's done. Let's look. Completed. Yeah, collect. Done. Great. Perfect. This guy done? Wow, this one looks done and it looks like he did it all. Looks like he didn't even miss the edges. Nice. One more little patch over there to go, and... Thanks, Mr. Marmello, for the 5 memberships that you gave. You didn't have to do that. But you did. But you did. You ready for the big speech tomorrow, Marsh? You ready, Marsh? The King in Washington speaking to Congress about how great America is and 250th anniversary, and I don't know if he's going to quite say that. He's probably, I know, you already know what he's going to say. He's going to say congratulations. We're greatest of friends. We have a common history and a common ancestry, and we're brothers, and we work together. We have, you know, we have the same traditions. The Magna Carta, you know, did everything, and we follow that, and we're the greatest of friends, and we're family, and let's shake hands and high five, and now let's go have a nice state dinner. It'd be cool if you guys had a ballroom, but I guess you're working on that. I mean, that's all he's gonna say, right? It's probably what he's gonna say. All right. Okay, what I was looking at, though, this is what I wanted to look at. I want to look at what's my plan here. Can't really zoom out much there. Let's go into construction mode, right? Construction mode. Okay, here we go. So, I own this farm and this farm. And then here's all my buildings. I don't own this. I think I gotta buy this at some point, and maybe I'm just gonna put other buildings here. Maybe we stop farming it. Because right here I'll put my oil mill, and maybe eventually this will just fill up with other buildings. Or what we do is we take this little weird corner of this big field and maybe add a few more buildings here. And then actually farm out this piece. Except for maybe this end, we'll put something else over here. Maybe just make that a nice square. And put some buildings in this corner too. If we need more buildings. If we need more buildings. But I guess one of the next big purchases has got to be this field right here. I mean, it's right next to us. This field right here has got to be next, right? Or possibly this big guy right here. One of these. We got to buy another big field next to us. We got to have more fields. I mean, we should buy all these at some point. But what are we going to do is the thing. So let's see what kind of things we got. We got sheds and silos. We don't really need any of that yet. Unless we want to put in a bunker silo and start doing corn and do silage. That's big money, actually. It's good money maker. But I don't really want to do it. Silo extensions. We got a buildable log cabin. These would kind of be fun. Buildable houses, garages. Okay. Containers. Really don't think we need big containers. An old wind wheel with a water tank. This water station can supply your water tanks with fresh water. Did they add this in an update? Because I don't remember seeing this before. So if I select this... Oh, that's kind of cool, right? That kind of looks like a farm thing. How do I zoom in? How do I zoom in? How do I zoom in? That kind of looks like something that would be on a farm. Alright. And then would this, like, get rid of the need for this big-ass water trailer and having to haul that around all the time? Like, if I just dropped one over here? I mean, we don't really have the need for the big water trailer as is. We could go back to the little water trailer pulled behind the tractor, and we could fill this over and over and over, this little thing, by filling up in this ditch. There's a ditch right here that I can get water from. Really don't even need the big water trailer. And then at the other farm, I can just get water out of the rice fields, and that's kind of cool. That would look kind of farmish. Okay, so let's just not build that for now, though. Let's just see what else we got. We got fertilizer. I wonder if this old wind wheel with water tank, if it costs me money to get the water out of it, though. Because I know if I build this water tank, I have to pay for the water. I've done this, and I have to pay for the water. Old wind wheel with water. It doesn't say it's free water. No, it doesn't say. Okay, tools. We got a weather station. Improves my weather forecast. Well, we should put one of those down, right? Just so we get a better... Where do we... Just so we get better weather forecast? Can I put it on top of my house? Like, that's where you'd want this, right? Isn't this where you would want it? Like, up on top of your house? But no, it doesn't let you do that. I could put it in my yard. Yeah, let's do it. It's only 4,200, right? There we go. Now I got a better weather forecast, apparently. Okay. What else we got? Power washer. biomethane station, electric charging station for my Tesla, vehicle workshop, a weigh station, and a large weigh station. Okay. And farmhouses. I don't need any new houses. Okay, that's that. Factories. I don't want to get in the biogas production, probably, even though that's the big money maker, getting in the biogas. Bakery we have. Carpentry, we not doing forestry. Sorry, green go. I know you want us to. A cement factory. I don't remember them having this in here before. Did they add some stuff? Maybe they did. Cereal factory takes way too many inputs, including raisins, which you got to get from the whole grape system. And I don't have a grape farm, so I can't really, unless I buy the raisins and truck them to the cereal factory. We could do a dairy, could milk stuff, and do milk and the cheese and butter and stuff, and I guess chocolate too. Grape processing unit, grain mill, oil mill is what we really want though. We can take all the different. We can do canola, sunflowers. I don't know what that other thing is. Olives, and I don't know really what that other thing is. Different goods and transforms them into different products, yeah. Bunch of different oils we make. Okay. A paper factory, a sawmill, a spinnery, a sugar mill, a debris crusher, and a tailor shop, and a cooper to make some barrels, a rope maker, and a tailor shop. Okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be oil mill is the next main thing. And then do we get into any of the other stuff, though? Like, is that something we're going to work on at some point? I don't think so. Sorry, I just messed this up a little bit. How big is this oil mill, though? Oh, that's not too big. That's what she said, huh? That's not too big. That, I think, fits, like, right where we want it. Like, well, you gotta have these, like, basically right in line with each other where you could just drive and drop stuff off. Like, basically right there. And we just got our stuff in the way, so we can't build it there, but I think that's probably where we want it. It's about as... I can get it this close, actually. Like right about there. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect. I mean, I could put it over here, but I don't want to get into the farmland. I could cut down that tree, maybe. Stick it here as well. It says it's overlapping with that tree. I could cut down that tree. We like our trees. I don't want Mello sending me messages later, getting pissed off with cutting down trees, right? I just plop it right down here in the parking lot. Nah, I don't think it will even let me. Alright, so that's gonna be the oil mill, eh? Let's see what other things we got. Yeah, I don't know if we want to get into any of the other things just yet. That might be a longer term thing if we want to have more animals and stuff. Okay, biomass heating plants, a piano manufacturing building. You could make pianos. I guess that all that takes is wood, too. So I guess if you really want to make money, you do forestry, and then you do a carpentry, you do a sawmill, and then you do carpentry to make planks, and then you make a piano factory. Is that like the thing? Is that like the plan? I don't know. Is that what people do? Farmer's market. Okay, we got this kiosk, though. Greenhouses. Greenhouses are good. Those are good money makers. We got a couple of those. I could make a whole bunch of those and just make money that way. That there is a rice field. Oh yeah, that's how you make them. Okay, we did that. Power generator. Yeah, this is another way to make just easy money. Just put down some solar panels or wind turbines and make money for doing nothing. We got cow pastures, cow barns. This one holds 99 cows. Holy cow. And this one can be customized. That one holds 96. Horses, pigs, sheeps, chickens. Do the chickens have large talons? Okay. Chicken coops. We like chicken coops way better than we like chicken sedans, right? Alright. Bees! Just get a big beehive. Doghouse. Beehives, beehives. Alright. Just trying to think of what else I might want to build at some point. And a doghouse. Guess we could get a dog. Fencing. Lighting. Other things. Just tool sheds. Windmills. These are all just decoration, I think. I don't think they actually do anything. I mean, you can park your cars in them. For purely decorational. That's what it says. Actually, some of these aren't just for decoration. This one here, this small shed, it looks like you can store wood in there. No, you don't. You gotta deliver wood to build it. It's a buildable, it looks like, maybe. Oh. So these are ones you have to actually build out of fresh wood that you make. Nice. Okay. More decorations. What are these? I don't even know what these things are. Oh, chairs. I have a chair. King in the castle. King in the castle. A recycling bin? No. We don't recycle. We don't recycle? What are they talking about? Are these boats? There's boats you can get. A scarecrow? A Weber grill? I'm putting a Weber grill in my yard. Oh, no. Cancel. No, back. I didn't mean to do that. Was I trying to sell something? Yeah, I mean, it was wanting me to sell that whole barn to put down a Weber grill. Let's put down my Weber. Alright, we gotta put that, like, right there. Overlaps with another object. Now we're gonna put it right there. Alright. Gotta have a Weber. Oh, a bird bath. Gargoyles. Clotheslines. Lots of good goodies here, huh? Swing sets and stuff. We don't need any of that. Okay, that's all decorative. And that's how you terraform the land. Okay. Supposedly. Supposedly. Let me check out my grill. Can't do anything with it. Can I do anything with my weather station? And this thing's noisy. I should have put it somewhere else. Yeah, I should have totally put that somewhere else. I didn't think it was going to be making that much noise. Okay. Let's look at this real quick there. No new tractors. And then... Are we on any contracts? We are not anymore. Anything I want to pick up? A couple easy cultivating jobs. One right next door to my house. Harvest green beans, harvest carrots, and harvest red beets. That's no, no, and no. Mowing. Allowing. That'd be really easy to do. But I think we're skipping ahead to the next next month here. If I don't need to be corrected on that, I do need to go round the outside a little bit on this one. Just a little tiny bit along the edge they didn't get. Mark, are you here still? All you did is say hi? What you been up to? Are you still here? And Marmello didn't even say hi. He just drops 5 memberships, which is nice. Hi, Mello. Are you all right? How you doing? Anything? Hello? Is this thing on? I think I got that good enough there. Go ahead and raise that up, and I think we are good. What else was I using this little tractor for? I can't remember. Was this little tractor what I was using to fertilize? Or use fertilizer back home? Or is this tractor just a little piece of junk I use just for this down here? I don't think it's just for this. But I think it's going to stay down here and be just for down here. For now, at least. Yeah, I think it was attached to my lime spreader there. Okay, well, we'll figure that out next time I need to use lime. I think we're good. I think we're ready to skip ahead. I think we are ready. Let's move to October. Oh, that weather station's gonna be so annoying. I might have to go right in and just delete that. But is it really giving me a better weather forecast? Like, maybe at the bottom there it has a better weather forecast, does it? I don't know. Does it matter? Does it really matter? I mean, as a farmer, it does matter. I would imagine the weather's quite important. Ugh. So what I'm gonna do now is we need to fertilize. We need to do some fertilizing. And I guess the fastest, easiest way to do it would just be grab this tractor right here. Even though this is going to be an expensive way to do it. Just cause. Has this thing even got fertilizer in it, or is that lime? This is lime. So that's not it. Oh, we got this for the fertilizer. The sprayer, or the spreader, I should say. This little spreader. No! Oh no. Oh no, mistakes were made. Oh wait, we corrected it. Okay. Can I even attach to that? Can I even attach to this? What? Am I doing this backwards? I guess maybe it's on the other side. Why would I have parked it like that? That's dumb. Why would I have done that? There we go. That wasn't smart. That was kind of dumb. So just to be clear, that's already growing. Wow, wheat just pops right up. We need to get these, yeah, double fertilized, so let's do it. They're gonna figure that out for us, no problem. Got any eggs? Got a little bit of eggs. Not enough to get excited about. Up to $468,000. Holy smokes. Let's check out the finances there on that. So yeah, last month a profit of $46,000. What was so different about that the month before? Well, I guess we spent $4,200 on construction, building our weather station and our grill, I guess. And what else? I don't even know what else. Maintenance and production costs about the same. We also spent a lot more on seed and fertilizer. That makes sense. Okay, I like it. I like it. Did about the same in contracts. I like that. I like it. I like it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep, pretty much. And our grain mill is out of sorghum. Turned all that into flour. But still has tons of wheat in there. Tons of wheat. Could turn off sorghum production. Don't really think we need to. I think it's fine without doing that. Greenhouse for rice saplings. We got that there. These guys are making all the good stuff. Selling it for us. Okay. Contracts are nothing. There's like 3 little crappy contracts. But let's go ahead and speed it up until 9 a.m. instead of 8 a.m. If I can figure out how to do this. There we go. And it's after 9 a.m. now, so we'll go back here, settings. Drop that back down to real time. Go back in here, look at our tractors real quick. Ooh, we're going to be flipping this harvester in a minute, aren't we? Should we do the header as well? I think we buy them both, right? Let's do it. We're at 469,000. Let's remember that. 469,000. So we're going to go ahead and buy this and do it. Buy, right? I think that's how we do it. And we're going to buy the header as well. 469 is where we were at. 469. And we were going to look at contracts as well, because those have definitely populated, and they have. Bale wrapping, that's easy, but not enough money to worry about. Very small cultivating jobs. Not a single harvesting job available. Plowing, rock removal, and sowing wheat. I could plant wheat for my neighbor for 15 grand minus whatever I rent the equipment for, unless I use my own equipment, which I wouldn't want to do that. So, yike. What was I just doing? What was I just talking about? I don't remember what I was doing. What was I just gonna do? You're here, Mark? What you doing, Mark? What you up to? Oh, we gotta flip our tractors. That's what we just did. We bought those tractors. What's up, Mark? Let me look at something here real quick. I was trying to figure out when it is. Let's see here. I didn't know if the Raptors was tomorrow. No, the Raptors ain't till Wednesday. Okay. So no Raptors tomorrow, Raptors not till Wednesday. Okay, I was just looking. Doing good, Mark? Good. Mark, I had a Wendy's spicy chicken earlier today for dinner. I don't like the new Wendy's spicy chicken that much. It's not as good as the original. Mark, they changed the Wendy's spicy chickens here. I don't know if they did in Canada too, but they're different. Like the breading's like more of like a little, it's like a bunch of little crumbs instead of like the breading they've always had. It's like a, I don't like it. I think it's a huge downgrade. They put it in a box instead of wrapping it in foil. That's kind of nice, I guess. Doesn't keep it warm as long. And the bun is like they call it a potato bun. I think the bun's a little bit better than the old one used to be, maybe. But yeah, I don't think the spicy chicken's as good as it used to be. I think it was a downgrade. And I don't know if I'm going to be wanting to go get the spicy chicken as often. I'm going to do what Kyle says. I'm going to repair, and I'm going to repaint, and then I'm going to sell it. Yes. He says do them both. Kyle is a tractor flipper. So we're doing it. We started, what, 469, I think, is what we had? Did you have Wendy's as well, Mark? I know it was Monday. I know you usually have Wendy's. So that's why I went. And I wanted to try out that spicy. Repair. Repaint. Sell. Yes. Well, now we're at 496. So instead of 469, 496. Okay. Okay, so we made 25 G's doing that, I guess. Right, 27 G's. Somewhere around there. I guess you can't get mad about making 27 grand flipping a tractor or flipping a harvester. You can't really get mad at that. Wait a minute. Did I mess this up? Oh, that still needs rolling is on. Turn that shit off. And turn this mulch shit off. Oh, it made it look like I didn't do the fertilizing. So down here, these are already double fertilized. I think is that the lighter blue or darker blue? Are those the same color? Maybe I do gotta fertilize these again. I think that's a little bit lighter. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think those are probably a little bit lighter. But this one, yeah, okay. I definitely need to go fertilize my field across the street. Or around the corner, as they would say. You feel tired, Mark? Yeah? Did you have a long day? Well, maybe go get some rest, dude. You don't have to hang out and watch if you're tired. I'm kind of tired, too. I got up too early, and I did take a little bit of a nap this afternoon. I wasn't really feeling that great. And but I got a lot of work I got to do tomorrow, I know. How'd you do at Rocket League? You told me you were playing Rocket League earlier. How'd you do that on that? Did you get back to gold? How much food my chickens got? That's what we gotta see, too. How much food my chickens got? Down to 210 liters. I think they're good for one more month. I think. But let's not risk the lives of our little chickens, huh? I don't know, can I put it in here? Let's try. No, I'm not driving this all the way to my chickens. Never mind. I think I could use this to put a little bit of grain for the chickens. I don't think it'd be enough, though. Let's just put that right back in. That was dumb. We'll use this one. Ah! Ooh. You was playing 1v1. Oh, 1v1 Rocket League? Okay. I never do that, Mark. I never do 1v1. I don't know. I'm not good at 1v1. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, I just got stuck on this. What am I stuck on? Like, I'm not moving at all. Shoot. Like, I can't move at all. Oh my god. Let me try to ram it with my tractor. That didn't do anything. Did I just get my tractor stuck? No, okay. Okay, that might have worked. Oh, there we go. What the heck did I get stuck on there? I don't even know. I better have wheat in here. Start filling. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of wheat. That's all the wheat I got. That's way too much. This thing doesn't hold that much. I just hit that same spot on that corner. I guess they don't want you cutting that corner. Maybe I'm hitting that bush. How much longer till the new Fame Pass, Mark? Is it at the new month in May, when it's May 1st? Or is it a different day? I don't know. Hopefully it's a good one, Mark. And remember, you don't have to beat it the first damn day. You don't have to get the superstar on day one. You pace yourself. Enjoy it. Okay, dump wheat, dump wheat, dump wheat. That's all it took. Filled up. Okay. Yeah, I was playing Tower. Well, you were playing for a little while, Mark. I was doing Tower with Kyle for a while. I didn't really play anything else today. I only did that for a little while. And then I've been playing this. May 1st, huh? Well, that's like at the end of the week. That's like probably Thursday or Friday. You like getting the superstar? Yeah, I know, Mark. I know. But you're way better than... I'm not as good at you at Fall Guys. You won't let me catch up to your amount of crowns. You won't let me catch up and pass you. So... Nah, I don't know if I ever could. I'd have to play a ton, and I just don't play that much. Alright, did it finish the fertilizing job? Oh, it's still going, okay. How close are we on this? Oh yeah, it's got basically just around that side and then up here. Around the outside. Around the outside. I think we're just about done there. I mean, I know we're just about done there. So let's just confirm. We got to skip ahead until wheat harvest in July, rice planting in April. So really till April. There's nothing to do. Gotta go, Mark? All right, Mark. Have a good night. Let me know on Discord if you want to play anything tomorrow. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. You're going to the movies? What movie are you going to? If you got time to say. Anything good? Well, have fun at the movies, Mark. I'm kind of jelly. I'm not going to the movies. Although Daniel Grant was kind of wanting me to go to buy him a popcorn bucket. But yeah, that's a whole other story, right? All right. Daniel likes the Billie Eilish movie that's are coming out. All right, yeah, both of those are fully fertilized. We're good there. Let's go park this. Oh, that's not where I wanted to put this. What am I doing? Oh, that's what I wanted to do. What am I doing? Oh. Go backwards here. You want this right about there. So I don't try hooking up to it wrong. I want to put it up against something. Sort of. There we go. There we go. Now I got this other harvester here. I might want to go just sell it. Do I repair it and then sell it? Is that the move to do? Like kind of like the flipping the tractors? Which we already did. There's really something to that. Or do I just keep that in case I need it for a contract at some point? I can just send it off and... Oh, you're gonna go see the Michael Jackson one. I like Michael Jackson, Mark. Have fun. I like Michael Jackson. There was an old movie called The Jacksons. Mark, look it up. The Jacksons, I think. It was about Michael when he was a kid, singing with his brothers and his dad, and, you know, The Jacksons. It was a movie they did, like, back in the 1970s or 80s or something, probably. Anyway, have a good one, Mark. Have fun at the movies. Let me know how it... I think Daniel saw Michael, and he said it was good. So hopefully it's good. We're going to go now, and we're going to... No, we're going to go here, and we're going to try to get to my house again. Come on, get to my house. There we go. And we are skipping to the next month. We're at 490K or so. Another day of production should get us up to over $500,000. We're at 528, indeed. And what we're going to do, we're probably not going to do any of the contracts. Probably not. But let's just go into settings. We'll bump up the time just to get the contracts to show up, just in case there is something that we decide we want to do. Unlikely. It's unlikely. We'll look real quick here at the finance. We had 58 grand last month, up a little bit, eh? Trying to figure this out. That button. Plowing, stone picking, fertilizing, bale wrapping, bunch of stuff we don't want to do. Nothing amazing. Harvest for cotton? Oh, no. See, I guess more stuff just... There's another thing. I guess more stuff just pops in during the day. So maybe I need to speed up time more each day. I don't really like how it does that, but it does it that way, yeah. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Michael Jackson died. It's not good. No, that's not good. I remember when that happened, Mark. I think it was... What was it, around 2009? Somewhere around there? It's been a long time ago now. I remember when it happened. That's not good. Yep. He was just getting ready to do concerts. Like a big concert tour. I remember. Yep, not good. So, I bet you that's going to be in the movie, though, so not good. Not good. Okay, so that... What am I looking at? I got to double check we don't run out of water. We're okay with the greenhouses. We're not going to probably do any of these jobs, even though we could bang out a few and make some more money. Speaking of making money, tractor flipper. Let's buy a harvester. Is that the same harvester I got? Let's buy it. 534,000 is what we have. 534. 534. $534,000. Let's see what we end up with. Repaint, repair, and sell. 553. Made about 20 G's. It's not much, but not nothing. Not much, but not nothing. Really sad in movies? Well, Mark, hopefully the rest of the movie is really good so you don't think about it too much. You gotta think about the good things. Did it just tell me I'm gonna sleep till 11:30 in the afternoon? Or does that just show me the current time? Might have just been showing me the current time. I should have read that and looked at it. No, it went to 8 in the morning. Good. And we are in December. So again, we got to do this. We got to go and speed up time until contracts populate. Where's the time thing? There it is. Settings. Wish they would make this a lot easier. No, I didn't want to change anything there. I hope I didn't change anything there. We'll just speed it up till about 10 o'clock or so. Yeah, it's going to be good enough there. Take a look at stuff. If it doesn't populate in the beginning of the day, we're just not going to get it. Yeah, there's that. 10:16. This is just cultivating. It's winter time. There's going to be nothing good. There's going to be nothing good. In the tractor market, though, we got some stuffs. We got some stuffs. That big trailer would be a pain in the butt with a tractor, I think. But we're going to buy... Okay, we're at 592,000. We're buying all this. 592. We're going to buy this. I'm going to buy this. 592 is where we're at. This is just my weekend vehicle. Trophy earned. Yeah. $592,000. Turn on my beacons. Oops. Why do they have to put the sale point right up against the damn building? Why can't it just be out in the middle of the parking lot? Why do they have to make it like a pain in the butt? To like back into like a corner like that. You know what I mean? That's just silly. What was it? 592,000? $592 we gotta get up to. Bad boy in that spot now. Let me zoom out a tad. Backing up trailers like pros here. Well, this thing better be worth more than 150 grand, because we're only at 450 now. I think it should be. Raptors yeah, they won 2 in a row, Mark. Hopefully they win again on Wednesday, right? They play Wednesday, I think. Yeah, they play Wednesday. Not tomorrow, the next day. Which would be Wednesday. And then we'll sell. Oh yeah, we made 20, almost 30 grand. Yeah. Okay. Tractor flipper. And I'm going to assume the chickens have enough food. Let's see. Yeah, they're good for another day or two. Or another month or two. Because we do 1 day per month-ish. Alright, first things first, let's speed up our time, which is right here. In order to get to about 10 o'clock or so. Oh yeah, the bulls are done, Mark. Not till next year. See you next year is what they'll say, right? Wait till next year. Okay, that. Oh, we gotta check all this here. Hold on. We have. They're still making rice. They're good there. They're making rice and kimchi. That's got a little less than half of its water left. That's at 62%. That's got 42%. We're still good on water for everything. This grain mill is totally out of wheat now. It chewed through everything. Wow. Wow. And for some reason, I have this little bakery making... How did this get flour and making bread? This still has flour and is still making bread, though. So, how is this even doing it? I need to, like, turn this off at some point, don't I? Maybe? I don't want this one getting flour anymore. Why do I have this on? Deactivate? Should I deactivate this? I'm going to wait until the month's over and then we'll try to remember to deactivate that. Or is it still going to, or if I deactivate, is it still going to fill up with flour anyway? I think that's how it works. It'll still distribute the flour here unless I go and delete that. You know, I should get rid of that little bakery and this little oil. I should just get rid of these. I'm never going to use them for anything. I don't think I'm going to use them for anything. The little bakery and the little grain mill. Yeah, the little grain mill and the little oil mill. I think I gotta get rid of these. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. But first, we have tractors to buy. An electric conversion. Okay. I'll buy this. You're gonna pass out on me. Mark, go to bed! Go to bed, Mark. I know you're tired. It's okay. Oh, an electric tractor is so weird, isn't it? Really? Can I not attach to this? Can I not attach to that? It doesn't have an attachment point? Really? Oh, are you kidding me? I can't attach to that? Oh, come on. I thought I was buying a tractor. I didn't realize I was buying this. Well, fuck. I guess it's going to sit there until I buy the next tractor. And we'll flip it. Let's go ahead and flip this one for now. Tractor flip or fail. Lost a little money there. Lost a little money on that one so far. But we got an asset waiting for us, right? We do have an asset. But let's go to our first farm here. And let's go into construction mode here. Am I going to regret doing this? Probably not. F it, right? I just don't need these showing up in my list anymore. I mean, it's a nice little spot. We tucked them in here. The oil mill. I don't know. I think, you know what? Do we keep this one? I don't know. Let's get rid of this one, though, because we already have a duplicate. We have a better grain mill. So we definitely want to get rid of the grain mill. Yes. Okay. At least a little patch of gravel there. Maybe we keep the oil mill until we get the new oil mill. I think I like that idea slightly better. And then let me go over here and get rid of this bakery. Yeah, sell. Okay. Alright, I like that idea. I don't like how it leaves just a patch of asphalt, but we could go in there and edit that and make it look nicer, but I think we like that. I think we like that move. And we got a little bit of money for selling those. Not mad at that. Guess we should look at contracts briefly. Do we wait one more month to feed the roosters? I think we do. I think that'll be the first thing we have to do is feed them. And then there's no contracts. There's nothing. Gonna pass out on me. So he says. So he says. Alright, I need... Oh, it snowed. Look at this. It is February. First thing I'm going to do is check my chickens. Do they got food? They're down to 37 liters of food. We pushed it. We pushed it to the limit. Dun, 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 dun. Push it to the limit. Let's go feed my chickens. Oops. There you go, chickens. Eat your foods. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth feeding these guys and dealing with it. They don't really make that many eggs. There's not that many of them. I need to get the big chicken coop. I want to make real eggs. Like we had in Farm Sim 22. Was that Farm Sim 22 that we had that? I think it was. A little icy here, a little bit cold here. Okay, what are we working on now? Let's look at our tractors here. Oh, good, there's tractors to sell or move around. Let's buy it. Okay, and then buy it. I might want to keep this, actually. Have another 7R laying around? Should we keep it? Shit, we might want to keep this one. But I would want to upgrade it, wouldn't I? That costs money, but I just made a bunch of free money flipping some tractors, right? I think I'd rather have this tractor and then get rid of that little crappy white one I got. Right? I think I'd rather have this. Just get rid of that little piece of shit tractor that we don't do anything. No, I'll keep the little piece of shit tractor, and we'll use that for, like, pulling around fertilizer and stuff. That's easy. I mean, we can have that just always connected to the fertilizer. It doesn't matter our tractor for that. Put some Michelins on it. I don't want wheel weights. Do we want wide tires? Probably. Big old fatties. Narrow twins? Nah, I don't like that. Rear twins are kind of cool. Oh, man, look at all the tires. That's fun. I think we just go standard, don't we? Now we'll go wide tires. I think I gotta get this. Attachment 3-point. Do we want a front loader? No. Let's do a 3-point. And we got it in the rear as well. I think we get this. Even though it doesn't seem to have realistic beacons. We got it on the EU? Yeah, we gotta put it on the US design. What? They put a big frickin' blinkers out the sides for the US? I almost rather have the Euro design, huh? A little sleeker, little... What do they do to the front different? We have to have mud flaps? I guess Europeans do. We just have different ones. Okay. We got different steps. Are they saying US people are just big fatties because the Euro steps are nice and narrow? Look at that on the side, the steps to get up into it. Then you switch to US, and they're just bigger and wider steps. Is the seat different inside? No. There's some stuff different, though, on the inside. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, wow. The US one, we got a big thing sticking out of our tire, too. What the hell? I'm gonna go I'm gonna do the European one. I don't want that fucking blinker sticking out, and I don't care if people can see my signals. Alright, let's just buy this thing. So I got an 8R right there, that's my tractor. Then we got a 7R there now. Holy smokes. Let's actually get this and sell it now. Now that we can finally hook up to it, right? Right? Yeah. I think Mark passed out on me finally. Bye, Mark, if you're still here. Got that one in a minute. Repaint. Repair. Sell it. Okay. Man, this is a good enough tractor here too, isn't it? Maybe I should just keep this one. And this one does have realistic beacons. Even though they're just a flashing light type. Look at it. Look at them realistic beacons off of all the buildings. Oh, wow. I remember when realistic beacons came out, people flipped out about it. Okay. Repair and sell it. Really, it only leaves me with 566 left. I guess if that gives me the free tractor, too, I mean, we're in good shape. We've made money. I mean, how much are we down for the month now if I look at this? If I look at this, like, how much did this really cost me here? Finances. We're down 92,000 for the month, which is a little bit misleading because we had that one purchase from last month that we couldn't sell until this month. So that's why last month we only made 9,000. This month we're down 92. Previous month we made 75, 58, 58. Yeah. So really, this tractor's cost me about $1.50. It's probably worth having. It's probably worth having around. I mean, it's a good tractor. And I should just repair it while I'm here. Get it in top working order. We're going to need more tractors at some point. I'm not going to be mad at this one. We'll just do the repair for 12,000 more. I ain't repainting it for 60 grand. Ain't doing that, man. How could it cost so much to paint a tractor anyway? Dude, this tractor cruises. Let's see how it does when I hit this water channel. A little ditch. No problemo. Okay, we'll leave that there for now. Meaning I could probably sell this little piece of shit. I'm going to disconnect that right now. What are we going to do with this? I think I take this back to the farm, the other farm. And what we'll do with this is this will be connected to my fertilizer spreader. And we'll never ever unconnect it. It'll just stay there. And this will be what we use. Because, I mean, if I sell this, what are we going to get? 10, 20 grand tops? It's not worth selling. But this will easily drive my fertilizer around. Super light. This will work. Seriously? I guess I did have a stop sign. Fair enough. Fair enough. So we'll leave this right over here, hooked up to this. Perfect. Perfect. And then no vehicles there. How is our stuff here? Do I have anything in my silo? I didn't even think about that. I got a bunch of wheat sitting in there that I should have been doing stuff with. Nothing in storage. Wish there was an easier way to look at this. Oh shit, we got 108,000 liters of wheat in the silo. Maybe we should have been putting that in our flour mill this whole time. Grain mill. Because I think production... We got canola too? Maybe we should have trucked that over to the oil mill. Oh boy, well... Because now if I look at... And we might have blown that a little bit, because if I look at my bakery, they are out of flour and they're not even producing. My grain mill is out of stuff and they're not producing. We kind of blew this. We kind of blew it. Just a bit. Are my eggs frozen? I don't know. Let's see. Let's get here and let's get some grain in that damn silo. Sorry, some grain out of that silo and into that mill. I didn't realize we had 108,000 liters chilling in there. That's about 2 truckloads almost. He's gonna pass out on me, he said. Funny guy. Funny guy. Dang it. Oh, wow. 59,000 liters this thing holds. Yikes. I don't know how much my grain mill holds. I think it holds more than that. I think it holds 100,000. So it should take this full truck, no problem. Yeah, not the best place to park my planter, now that I think about it. I'm trying to drive back and forth through there. I like that it leaves the tire tracks in the snow, though. That's kind of cool. Even though it doesn't do it on the road, it only does it on your own land. Kinda weak. Little bit weak. Alright, are we done with this month? We still good on water? 64%, 30%. We are going to have to top off the water next month or the month after. Yeah, these are down to 30-something. I think we're good. I think we're okay. What is this? Is this February? This is February. We plant rice in April, so we got to skip at least another 2 months. Let's skip one right now. Get into March at least. Okay. I think we're doing good there. I think we're doing good. All right, we're back on. Yeah, we lost a bunch on selling products there in January, February. It was doing 42,000, 41,000. Dropped to 31 and then 22 as we ran out of grain and then flour. Should be back at it, though. Should be back into it. A little bit of a mistake there. A little bit of a mistake, but we will survive. I don't know what kind of contracts are going to be happening in March. I guess there's probably a lot of planting jobs, given all the different stuff in the green there in March. So what we'll do is look at our tractor flipping potential. Got this little tiny guy. Yeah, a bunch of little garbage tractors that aren't, oh, this is a little grape olive tractor. That's what that is. I don't even know if it's worth flipping these, but you make such a small amount on each one. Might just skip them. Might just skip flipping those and go right to here and speed up time and see if there's any contracts worth doing in March. $582,000, $584,000. It sells a little bit of your products each hour is how the game works. 585.6. All right, let's slow that back down. It's 1030 contracts. There are sowing jobs to plant grass. No thanks. A big stone picking job, a plowing job. Nothing worth jacking around with. Not jacking around with any of them tractors. We're skipping right to April. Skipping right to April. And we might be ending things right here anyway. Because I don't know if I want to plant all that rice right now. I don't even know if we're going to plant the rice now that I think about it. Should we just skip the rice? Do we just not do it? Do we sell off all that farmland? Make the money and buy something different? Do we just leave it there in case we change our mind and want to do it again later? I do know that we do have 600,000 bucks now. I know that much. And when I look at the fields here, how do I select the fields? I think I got to do it on this screen. Farmland. This costs, really, that's it? 240 grand? I thought that was like 160? I could buy these right now. Oh, this one's 400. That one's 470. That one's 470. That one's 300. Okay. So we can afford any piece of land right around us. Okay. I feel good about that. But, and it's a big but, and it does not lie, we don't want to do that. We want to wait until someone gives us some free crops, right? So if we go here to growth, growing, nothing's ready to harvest around me, of course, because it's spring. What kind of crops we got? I don't know. Is that potatoes? Or is that sorghum? That's sorghum. So the guy right next to us is growing sorghum. Okay, this is good. So I think what we'll want to do is when that person is done growing that sorghum, we buy the field and harvest it and it's ours. Hey Alex, how we doing? I'm just getting ready to end this here. Been farming for a while, but how you doing? And there's nothing on this field, right? How did I get that to pop up a second ago? Oh, by clicking on it like that. Okay. That's me. And that's nothing growing. What's this? I could grab a whole nother big field here that nobody's growing. It says it was, I guess that's corn? Is what it was? It's not letting me select things. That's weird. It's being real glitchy here. Yeah. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what gets done and what makes sense. Be nice to have this land right next. It'd be nice to have all this right here. But they're not growing anything there yet. And right, left work a few hours. Not feeling good. Headache? Well, get some sleep. Drink water. So a lot of times headaches and stuff like that. I'm telling you, a lot of the times it's dehydration, you know? I'm not a doctor though, so. But I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express once. Yeah, I mean, water's good. Drink a bunch of water. It won't hurt you. Alright. So yeah, I think that might be the next field we get, right here. It'd be nice to have a couple big fields going right here. Because right now we're growing 2 giant wheat fields over and over, and that's keeping our flour mill and our bakery churning out money for us. It'd be nice to have a couple big wheat fields and then a couple big canola fields, probably. Is that what we're going to do for oil? Probably. And then I can put down some more beehives, because bees give your canola a boost. I believe they still do that. They boost your yield on your canola, and then they give you free honey, which we could put the honey distribution point. I think I could put the honey where it drops off your honey, like maybe like right here. So all I have to do is kind of push it from here to sell it at Mello's Farm Foods. That could be fun. That could be kind of fun. I wonder if I have to get rid of the other honey sale point at the other spot. We do need to get a lot of water into these greenhouses, though. We're going to have to deal with that. You did crash out for a couple hours, still have the headache, and didn't drink water. Well, yeah, I mean, for me, I know what works for me. I always take an Excedrin, and that almost always works. But if I can't get it just to go away by sleeping or whatever, that always works for me. Parkour. King in the castle, king in the castle. Alright, I think we're going to continue this, the next one. We are right now in rice planting season, so we can plant the rice. I believe we got to flood our fields first to do that. I think we're in good shape, though. Up to 617,000. So over the course of this stream, we made a few $100,000. We also gained a tractor, John Deere 7R, and I don't remember what else. Cleaned up a little bit of our other farm there, got rid of those other sale points we didn't want anymore. We got some more tractors here. We can do some tractor flipping. We got some a tree log hauler. We could make some money flipping these. We'll save that for next stream, though. Kyle ain't gonna want to miss that. I like it. I'm sure there's no contracts popped in yet, or nothing substantial. I'll take a look anyway. Chicken's got decent foods. We do need to move the eggs over to the canning for a preserved food factory. You took a leave? Yeah. I don't know if that's the right thing, but might be better than nothing. Might be better than nothing. Okay, what do we get the water down to in these things? We got 9% water. That's it. Uh-oh. 35%. 2% water. This thing's almost out of water. We need to like attend to that like right away next time we play. I probably should do it now so I don't forget, but down to 2%. Because I think if it goes to zero, then all your plants die, or maybe, or a lot of them die, or I don't know. I don't know. Would I lose all the stuff in storage there that it's like the 24,000 liters of Napa cabbage that are sitting in there? I don't know if I would lose that. I shouldn't. You wouldn't think so. I would hope not. I would think not. You would hope not. Okay. But yeah, our grain mill now has 33,000 liters of wheat. That's it? It churns through the wheat that fast? 'Cause I just put 59,000 liters in there. And I guess my bakery's got a bunch of flour then, but that's all it turns into? Let me look at this. Am I getting screwed on this? Let me look at this. 5 wheats make 4 flours. Okay. So we went through, let's just say 20,000 wheat. We should have gotten 16,000 flour. We should have gotten 16,000 flour. Have we used that and sold that already? Like made that in the bread? Because there's only 1,900 liters of flour here. Should have had what, like 16,000? There's no way it used that much, did it? I mean, I guess 90 flours make 45 breads. I mean, let's look at my finances. I mean, I guess ever since we dumped that in there, we have gone through 2 full months, and the selling of the products did pop back up. So, I don't know, maybe that does make sense. Maybe the numbers work out. Seems like a little bit sus. Seems a little bit sus. Vehicle running costs. Oh, that's all the repairs I did. Okay. Sell buildings that month. Tractor flipping, cheating in money, basically. All right. I think we're fine. What did we do today? We worked 58. Is it acres or hectares? Hectacre. I don't even know how to say that. I thought I switched it all to acres. Try to get rid of all these. I thought I switched it to gallons instead of liters for fuel and all that. Anyway, we harvested a bunch of stuff. We did 5 contracts. We did some bales. We did some stuff. We did some stuff. All right, let's shut her down. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll continue here on the next one. What we'll be doing next time, if we want to, I guess we'll think about it, but probably plant rice again. It just seems like it's a lot of work. Hectares? I don't know. We do acres here, so it just sounds weird not to say hectacres or something. I just can't get my brain to say hectares, even though I've heard that like 1,000 times. That's why I just say acres. That's what we measure. Nobody uses hectares in America. All right. Yeah, we got rice planting. Are we really going to be planting rice and jacking with that? Are we even making much money? This game is definitely lacking is the ability to like look at what I'm making per crop. Like if I can go in here to finances and it just says sold products. Well, break this down. I want to be able to click on this and I want to see how much did I make selling rice rolls? How much did I make selling flour or selling bread? How much did I make doing whatever? It just told me that's how much I make. Well, am I wasting my time jacking with the rice still? Or is that my big money maker? Or is it just the bread? I mean, it's hard to know. Guess I could keep a separate spreadsheet and do the math. We ain't doing the math. Let's go ahead and save. And quit. 2.47 acres. Eh? Yeah, it's just something we use acres. I've always used acres. But that's that. Farming Simulator number 25. Until next time. Right? Until next time. Shut her down. Alright, what else is going on here? My news. Star Wars coming to Power Wash 2. Did you guys see that? Power Wash 2. Get those water blasters ready. Washers. We're going to a galaxy far, far away. This summer. Star Wars. Oh, they added some Gran Turismo cars. Looks like some Porsche. Alright. And there's nothing else we gotta do here, right? And that's it. Power wash the whole Death Star? Oh, man. I don't know. You want to try this? You want to try Farm Sim? Is that what you're talking about? Well, I recommend, if you've never done any of the Farm Sims and you're not sure and you want to give it a try, if you go into the store here, let's just take a quick look. Let's just take a quick look. How do I do this? Store. And then you go to search. Ah, come on! Son of a bitch. There you go. You go here to farming. Long story short, I recommend just getting Farm Sim 19 or Farm Sim 22. They're almost exactly the same. You'll have a little bit different. They added crops each time. They've, you know, it's... But I don't know what the price is. If I go here and look at Farm Sim 25 and go to... I don't even know if it'll tell me. I'm at the product page. It doesn't tell me how much it is because I bought it already. But they got 3.65 rating on this. That's a horrible rating, actually. That's horrible rating. Farm Sim 22, I'm almost positive, is higher rating. 4.23. Yeah, I think Farm Sim 22, I mean... I don't know, it might have been better. Do I say better, or maybe easier, or made more sense, or was a more complete and put together game? I think they started adding too much bullshit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It says purchase, so it doesn't tell me the price. And then 19 I thought was real good, too. But each time they add, like, a new crop or two or a new animal, but... They say this is... Oh, that's Premium Edition. And then, really, if you just buy, like, the PS4 edition... I mean, I guess that's what I got. They say 20... Really, still 22 bucks? 29 bucks? That seems like a lot. But they're still good games. I mean, I would play them right now still, but... I think I even... Maybe I didn't have Farm Sim 17. I think I started with 19, didn't I? Maybe. But they got higher ratings, for sure. What was Farm 19's rating? 4.01? I thought it would be rated higher than that, really. Wait, that's the Premium Edition. What about just the regular edition? Yeah, I guess it's the same, 4.01. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'm kind of surprised, but then I'm not surprised that the rating of 25 is so low. Anything under a 4 is bad, really, right? For PlayStation games? If it's under 4, that's bad. That's kind of bad. Like, that's really bad, actually. And they got a lot of add-on packs. They got a fish... See, this is where they get you. If you really get into the game, they do expansions. Fishing expansion, Mercedes trucks, straw harvesting pack for free I could get. Oh. All add-ons. Look at all this stuff they got. Where's the pumps and hoses one? I thought that was one. No? Or was that Farm Sim 22 that I never did? I think that might have been Farm Sim 22. I never did the add-on for that. Let's look. How do I look at the add-ons? Add-ons. View all add-ons. I thought there was one called Pumps and Hose. Yeah, right here. Pumps and Hoses. And apparently they didn't really work that great. People were all pissed off about it. But... So you could route water pumps and slurry pumps and pump stuff all over your farms. Lay down hoses. 25's 20, 19's 20. Oh, 25's 30. Well, for only like a $10 difference. See, I thought 25 would be like $49.99. And then I thought, 19 might be like 10 or 20 bucks, So if it's only a $10 difference, maybe it's not that big of a deal, but... Or, I guess the other thing to look into, I'll look at it right here. I don't know if you're on PlayStation Plus, but I'm on PS Plus Premium. So is this... I thought for sure one of the farm sims was in the Classics catalog. Or no, the games catalog. Is farming in here? View games. Can I search this? I guess I could sort by A to Z. I thought farming might have been in here. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, the PC? Oh yeah, the PC. There's tons of mods. I'm sure there's so many mods, and you can do a lot of the mods on PlayStation as well. But yeah, there's tons of mods. You can get to pretty much do anything, and get like maps of pretty much anywhere in the world, and there's crazy modding community. And I guess if you want to get into that and get mods, you're better off on the new version, because those mods will be the latest and they'll be still being updated and worked on. But it's just like a chill game. It's not like that, not action-packed really or anything. But not while I'm in here. Let me look at this though. What was I going to do? Let's go back down to that game catalog and see if they've added anything new. We'll go back down over here to sort by recently added. See what's new. Horizon Zero Dawn. Squirrel with a gun? Too bad Randay don't still watch. Squirrel with a gun? I think I saw a video of this when it came out for computers. It didn't look that great to me, but I guess that's kind of funny. Right? Squirrel with a gun. I don't know. Pride Month DLC, well, let's just, forget about that then. Warriors, the casting of Frank Stone. Never heard of any of these games. Madden. They're giving away Madden for free because nobody plays it. Football Manager. 20. I don't know what. So you're the manager of a football team? That's all that is? Why would you want to play that? Why would you want to be the manager of a football team, I guess? Hello Neighbor. I know Ninja Pro always tried to get me to play that. Astro Near. What's Astro Near? Reshape the ground under your feet. Survive and explore carefully crafted planets. Can be deformed and traversed. Our solar system includes 7 wondrous planets. Oh. Okay. So, can customize and decorate your vases and vehicles. I don't know. I might have to look at that. Growing the rice as well, and yeah, there's some animals. It's just there's not much instruction or tutorial to it though. So pretty much everything you're gonna want to do, you're gonna have to probably watch videos and kind of like learn how to do it and kind of figure some stuff out that way. I mean, there is a help section in the game that you can read, and it kind of explains things, but not fully. Some stuff you probably got to look up, but you know what? It's after midnight. I should do my daily little to the left, and then I'll sign off. Do my daily tidy real quick. Hopefully it's an easy one. It doesn't give me a headache like Alex. All right. The Just stickers and stuff. Okay. Just the calendar one? I think we've done these. Yeah, it's the calendar one. Okay, so a 6 and a 12, and then let's just put the bug on the 18, and then the 24, and then the 30, right? That looks about right. And do we just do these in diagonals? Is that all we're doing? Hopefully that's it. No, we'll see. Huh. Might have to put this on 1. And then this 3, 9, 15. And then what is 15 plus 6? 21 and 27. I'm a genius. Hi, Eugene. We just did our daily tidy here on a little to the left at the end of the stream because we just got done doing farming. And we got our 22-day streak. We're going for a 30, I guess, because then you get something unlocked. We'll see. We will see. Glad I understood what needed. Yeah, I had only because I had one like that before in the game. Basically, you just put the stickers like every 6 days. You put a different sticker down. Or the same sticker every 6 days. Then, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But hi, Eugene, and I guess bye, Eugene. Thanks for finding us. Check us out again on another one, maybe, and feel free to hang out. But I'm going to bed. It's just after midnight here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And I don't know what we're going to play tomorrow, but check us out on the Discord if you want to give me some ideas. Otherwise, we'll just we'll surprise you. Bye, everybody. Hope you feel better, Alex.